From Steve Bruce's point, it's absolutely vital that Huddersfield turn in a good performance today after that dismal effort in midweek against Scunthorpe, although Huddersfield did of course go through to the next round of the Worthington Cup. So they'll be extended today by this Crystal Palace side, brought here by Steve Coppell on the back. Fine 3-2 win at Barnsley. Weinhardt with the layoff, a good one too, and supporting will be Kenny Irons. Didn't reach Simon Baldry. Weinhardt shows his strength. Clyde Weinhardt in the side in preference to Wayne Allison at the moment, but keen to make an impression, clearly. Away goes Stewart down the right-hand channel, and Weinhardt calling for it. A chance here for Clyde Weinhardt! Hits the side netting. Concede possession, and Huddersfield certainly mopping things up well in midfield at the moment. They need a goal, however, and Weinhardt tries to provide one. Lovely movement! That is a quite magnificent goal. With Stewart and Weinhardt involved, it's Chris Beach who strokes the ball into that Palace net, but look at the touches here. Weinhardt with two touches stabs it through, the back heel from Stewart, perfect to open the Palace door. What a goal. And they're winning the ball back so quickly. Baldry again will be down the right channel, and he's receiving good service from Irons at the moment. Floated in this time towards Weinhardt, taken on the chest. Here is Stewart, here is Weinhardt, surely number two. Beautiful taken. And that's exactly what Town needed. Everybody involved and everybody wanting the ball. That is the difference that a two-goal lead has made. How long since you heard them chanting Olé at the McAlpine? Or is there a goal on the end of it? It will be some. If it is, it's a goal, all right. And Kenny Irons has his first for Huddersfield. And they lead Crystal Palace by 3-0 as the referee sends them to the dressing room. Beach right across field. Yeah, Rob Edwards as a second half substitute. Nice position for him to come on. Maybe something for Stewart. It's 4. That is so typical Marcus Stewart. And nice that the substitute Edwards is involved straight away too. But Marcus Stewart sort of drifts past defenders. He really does ghost past them. Calls for the ball, you can see him with arms outstretched, one defender in his path, right across the keeper into the corner. 4-0. And Marcus Stewart, his second of the season. It all sounds nice. I'm sure those fervent Huddersfield fans would like one or two more yet. So Scott Sellers comes this side to take the latest corner. Headed in here, off the line once, not the second time, surely. Yes, it's off the under of the bar. Well, just as it seemed certain, it looked like Beach to me who got in that shot, but it looked as though it was going to be 5. It's still 4. Huddersfield is still swarming around that Palace goal. It thumped across by Stewart. Still they can't get the ball away cleanly, but Huddersfield's so unlucky not to be 5 to the good as Bradbury is allowed to continue with his run here. Tries to play Morrison in, and I think he is caught offside. And Steve Bruce getting more animated. He was able to just sit and relax in that first half when the goals were flying in from all angles. John Dean joining him there, surely not looking at his watch. I'd think they'd want it to go on forever. And a good old-fashioned shoulder charge doesn't put Clyde Weinhardt off, and here he goes, and that's a brilliant strike. Brilliant goal by the Dutchman. And Clyde Weinhardt really took care of Andy Linnigan here. Now Linnigan is 6'4". He's a good 2 or 3 inches taller than Weinhardt, but look at this. Drags the ball away from him, on into the penalty area, and Huddersfield are about to go nap, as they say. It's 5 for them. Coppell wants to make another change. He's going to bring on Matthias Svensson, who came to Palace from Portsmouth, also used to play at FC Tirol in Austria. And Huddersfield are going to give Scott Sellers a well-earned rest as well. The former Manchester United player Ben Thornley, who replaces him. Well, I think Steve Coppell could make 7 or 8 changes and it wouldn't make the slightest difference. He does is play it directly against an opponent, and Huddersfield might have even more chances around this penalty area. Beach always involved, nearly went down under the challenge, could well have done! What a way to get a hat-trick! What a goal from Clyde Weinhardt. You won't see any more acrobatic than that. And again, his awareness and his positioning exemplary. But Svensson was the one who gave the ball away initially. Beach got into the penalty area here, took it on from Weinhardt, nearly tripped up there by Woosley. The cross perfect, but what about the acrobatics? 9.9 for execution. Well, Crystal Palace just will want to get on that bus and go home. They've had a horrible day. Woosley with a long ball up, but straight onto Dyson's head. Roger clatters into Dyson. There might be something now for Frampton with the cross. Well, you get the feeling there is nothing at all on this afternoon for Crystal Palace. They've just not been able to cope with the pace up front of Weinhardt and the support play from Marcus Stewart. The midfielders, Kenny Irons in particular, and Chris Beach have swarmed over them. At the back, Ken Monkhout could not have had a better home debut. But, every man-jack of this Huddersfield side doing his job. And the corner well delivered, and they have a goal. And it's headed in by, of all people, Andy Linnigan. Well, I say of all people, he's a big man, he makes his presence felt, and that's Andy Linnigan's first goal for more than 2 seasons. It's still 6-1 though. Well, I'm sure Steve Bruce would love to have nilled Crystal Palace. Doesn't matter how many goals you get, you want to stop the opposition scoring. So Andy Linnigan thwarted that particular ambition. And another move thwarted there by Austin's intervention. Thompson now. Palace enjoying their best little spell here. Frampton coming to win it, and ball some good tracking back this afternoon. Another of the 19-year-olds at Crystal Palace in first team action, probably ahead of the time really. Oh, there's not enough weight on that pass, and Beach will dig in there to win it. He'll also release Thornley. Thornley's through ball, it's Marcus Stewart, got to be 7. 2 for Stewart, 7 for Huddersfield, and a sensational afternoon of goal scoring for the Terriers. Well, I said it was unusual for him to have only got 1 out of 6. Now got 2 out of 7. He'll feel a lot happier about that. Himself a glass of something tonight to celebrate. Woosley. The trouble with scoring 7 is that the Huddersfield fans will expect it every week from now on. It just doesn't work like that in this game, and nothing works out there either for Lee Bradbury. Play on, Huddersfield will happily play on. It's Stewart, this may well be number 8. Now Woosley, to his credit, gets across, concedes the corner, but that's better than conceding an 8th goal. Well, a lot of happy, smiling faces among the Huddersfield fans today, I can tell you. Thornley, it really has ignited the season for them. Again, it's Thornley. Palace have just never got the ball away comfortably. Thornley pushes it forward. He'll be looking for a back heel here from Stewart. It's Thornley! Well, a few fans there roaring. They thought the ball was in the net again. It is, but it's side netting. But again, it's this ability that Marcus Stewart has to just tee supporting players up. But it was the side net. Well, what an afternoon for Steve Bruce. What an afternoon for Huddersfield Town and their fans. Their biggest win for 20 years. Steve Coppell doesn't know what to do.